Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Pure Biology, and today I come with another video that is the pituitary glands and its secretions. Okay, so in my previous video I have already explained about the hypothalamus, so you just check out that one, and this is the second topic, that is the pituitary gland. There are two parts of the pituitary glands. One is the adenohypophysis and second one is the neurohypophysis. Clear? So adenohypophysis, this is the anterior pituitary part, and the neurohypophysis, this is the posterior pituitary part. Clear? And generally pituitary gland is located where? This is located in the cilia turcica of sphenoid bone and is attached to the hypothalamus by infundibulum. Clear? Once again I repeat, this gland is located in the cilia turcica of sphenoid bone. This is the sphenoid bone. The part cilia turcica is located in the sphenoid bone, and here it is attached with the hypothalamus by infundibulum. 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 Okay. Now, generally, the two parts I have told you, that the anterior pituitary and the posterior pituitary. Here, I will try to explain about the secretion of the anterior pituitary hormones. So, in case of anterior pituitary, there are two portions of the two parts. What are that? One is that pars intermedia and another is that pars distalis. Clear? So maximum hormones that are secreted from this pars distalis, and only one hormone that is secreted from the pars intermedia. So what are the hormones that are secreted from the pars distalis? That is the GH, gonadotropin hormone, gonadotropic hormone, and second one is the prolactin hormone. Third one is that adrenocorticotropic hormone, and TSH is that thyroid stimulating hormone, FSH is that follicle stimulating hormone, LH is that luteinizing hormone, and the last one, this is the MSH, melanocyte stimulating hormone. This is secreted from the pars intermedia. Clear? So maximum hormones that are secreted from the pars distalis, and only one hormone that is secreted from the pars intermedia. Clear? Now what is the role of this hormone? We have to learn. First one is that the growth hormone. You all know the name is that growth hormone. That means it helps in the growth of the body. Clear? Now what is the role of this growth hormone? That promotes the movement of amino acids into cells and the incorporation of these amino acids into protein and promoting overall tissue and organ growth. So this GH hormone or the growth hormone, how help to grow the tissues and organs? What is saying that it incorporates, first it promotes the movement of what? Movement of amino acids to where? To the within the cells. And due to this incorporations of amino acids into the cells or into the proteins of the cells, that promoting the overall growth of the tissue and the organ. And GH exerts its cell division stimulating effect indirectly through the mediation of alpha mitogen, and whose synthesis and release are induced by GH. So generally the cell division is controlled by the alpha mitogen, and its control is dependent on the GH. So this GH, what is the role of this GH? It exerts this cell division stimulating effect and through the mediation of alpha mitogen, and its release and synthesis is controlled by the GH. So that means the cell division which is controlled by the alpha mitogen. So GH, the role of the GH is what? It helps generally release of this alpha mitogen and synthesis of alpha mitogen. In that way, it helps in the growth process of the tissues and the organs. And the mitogen is, its another name is that IGF, or the insulin-like growth factor 1. Okay, sorry. So, because noises are there in the outside of my roof, my room. So, please you just adjust. So, what I'm saying that, okay, so what is the role of GH? It helps in the synthesis and the release of the alpha mitogen. And its another name is that IGF-1. Second hormone is that prolactin hormone. Its control is what, or its role is what? It generally affects in the lactation, okay, and mainly it stimulates the mammary glands and helps in the lactation process. But here another hormone is involved in this lactation process, because if the progesterone level is high during the pregnancy, then the prolactin hormone is low, and when the progesterone level is low at the end of the pregnancy, in that situation the prolactin hormones level become high, and then the lactation procedure becomes start. So how this procedure occurs? This prolactin during this pregnancy, that causes the enlargement of the mammary glands and increase the production of the milk. Clear? The second one, not this is the third one. This is the third one. This is the fourth. This is fifth, and this is sixth. So third one is that ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone, and it secretes also from the anterior pituitary or anterior lobe of the pituitary due to the release of which hormone? This is the CRH, corticotropic releasing hormone. Okay. Due to the secretion of this hormone, this pituitary glands, anterior pituitary glands become stimulated to secrete this ACTH hormone. And its role is what? It generally stimulates the secretion of the corticosteroids. And this corticosteroids is a steroid hormone, and from where it is secreted? It is secreted from the adrenocortical cells of adrenal cortex. So ACTH directly control the adrenocortical cells of adrenal cortex to release this corticosteroid hormones. Next one is the TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. Its role is very simple. It controls the thyroid glands and to release the thyroid hormone, thyroxine and T4 obviously. So these are the hormones released from the thyroid gland due to the effect of releasing of TSH hormone. Next one is that FSH. This is the follicle stimulating hormone. This FSH, it has important role in the gamete formation in both female and males obviously. So it stimulates, in case of females, it stimulates the growth and the development of the ovarian follicles within which the ova or the eggs develop. And it promotes the estrogen secretion by the ovaries in case of females. So its main role is what? It stimulates the growth and development of the ovarian follicles within which the ova or the eggs develop, and also help in the secretion of estrogen hormone controlled by the ovaries. And in case of males, it also targets the seminiferous tubules in testes and stimulates the sperm production. In case of LH hormone, what is the role of this LH? It triggers the ovulation. Ovulation means what? Ovulation means the releasing of ova or ovum. Clear? So it triggers the ovulation from the Graafian follicle. Okay? From the Graafian follicle to release the secondary oocyte or the future ovum. Clear? Sorry, I was just busy for checking one thing. What is the role of this LH? LH generally triggers the ovulation to release the future ovum or the oocytes, and obviously in secretion of the progesterone hormone from the corpus luteum. This is the role of the LH in case of female, and in case of male, there is the another hormone that is called in males. It is called the ICTH. Its a name, ICTH, or interstitial cell stimulating hormone, and that stimulates cells of testes to secrete the testosterone hormone. ICTH is one kind of LH, or you can say the LH is known as ICTH in the male body part. Okay. So its function is what? Its function is to release the testosterone hormone by stimulating the cells of testes. Okay. Second, last one is that MSH. MSH is melanin stimulating hormone, or sorry, melanocyte stimulating hormone. This is secreted from the pars intermedia, and generally it acts on the melanocyte to increase the pigmentation. So this is the brief informations of the hormones that are secreted from the anterior pituitary. Same two hormones that are secreted from the posterior pituitary I will try to explain in my next video. So continue with my channel, and if you are the newcomers, please subscribe this channel, and if it is important for you, then you can share, and if the explanation is good, then obviously give a like.